And now, the best 60-ish seconds of your week.
And they're still counting votes in the Republican primary for the nomination to the United States Senate here in Pennsylvania. A lot of folks from out of state and even some folks here in the Commonwealth who don't follow politics that closely have asked me, did Dr. Oz win? Because he went on television and said he was the presumptive nominee. Well, there is no such thing. They're going to count those votes through at least the middle of next week, and then we'll be able to declare a winner, we hope, because there still are some fundamental underlying problems with Pennsylvania's electoral system, and we really do have to clear them up, because if we can't trust the vote, there really are no winners. And just a potpourri of issues that came across this week. We're not going to talk about Joe Biden and the economy because, frankly, that's just too depressing. But the Queen of England is celebrating her platinum anniversary. Think about that. 70 years on the throne. And the only queen that the world has known in my entire lifetime and in the lifetime of most of the people that will be watching this on Saturday morning. So God save the Queen. God bless her. She has been a magnificent ruler, a true Christian woman, and someone of virtue, steadfastness, and toughness when she has to be. And on a side note, on our side of the pond this week, the last Howard Johnson's restaurant closed up in Lake George, New York, in the Adirondacks. One of what was once a chain of about 1,000 restaurants, iconic symbols of the 60s and 70s. When I was a kid and growing up, they had those fried clam specials on Wednesday night, and they had the best hot dogs around because they grilled them and put them in a grilled bun with butter. 28 flavors of ice cream, not quite Baskin-Robbins, but a big board with all those flavors. And they were the common denominator along the Pennsylvania Turnpike. I think just about all, if not all, of the rest stops along the Pennsylvania Turnpikes had Howard Johnson's restaurants there. None left in the United States of America. The hotel chain survives. It's been taken over by Wyndham, and there still are about 300 of those left. But of the 1,000 Howard Johnsons, there was one in Bangor, Maine, closed a couple of years back, and the one in Lake George just went the way of all flesh. So time moves on, and a little sadness for the passing of that star. And once the weekend is over, we tune to June the 6th and D-Day and the remembrance of that most significant date in world history. And so, as I do every year, I will read the message from the commander of the 5th Corps, which was Omaha Beach. The Big Red 1 and the 29th Infantry Division made up the 5th Corps, commanded by General L.T. Giroux. Yes, one of my kin, and this was his message to his troops just before they departed for Normandy. You have been selected by the Supreme Allied Commander to perform the most important military operation in the history of the world. Your task will be to destroy the Nazi defenders of the gate to Western Europe and lead our victorious troops on to Berlin. The way for you has been magnificently prepared. The Hun has been driven from the sea, annihilated by the Russians, kicked out of Africa, bombed from the air, and is now hopelessly and nervously awaiting for you to deliver the final knockout blow. You are well prepared to do this job. No troops have ever entered battle better trained or more magnificently equipped. Supporting you will be the tremendous resources of the Allied naval and air forces. Your success is assured. With your victory will come the eternal gratitude of freedom-loving nations the world over. I have implicit confidence in your professional ability, your steadfast courage, and your unbridled determination. Hit hard and keep going forward. We fight on God's side and cannot fail. Thank God that we prevailed in June of 1944 and began the end to Hitler. Because for now, that is the best 60-ish seconds of your week.